Do you want to know what it is?
That's a very good question, Morpheus. Welcome back to part 4 of Lazarus Paints Morpheus. So if you watched the first video in this series, you'll remember me saying that I was going to give this painting a bit of a British twist. Well, this is where you're going to find out what the British twist is. First, I need to just neutralise these hands, remodel them a little bit, so that they're ready to take the new objects I'm going to put in them to replace the blue and the red pills. So just starting to sketch in the new objects, which are going to be the Jammy Dodger biscuits. So I don't know if you know what a Jammy Dodger biscuit is. I think the British people on here will. I think they do sell them in the US and other places. So this is what a Jammy Dodger biscuit looks like. And the idea behind the British twist is that Morpheus has invited you round for a cup of tea and some biscuits. Quintessentially English, and he's given you a choice between the red and the blue biscuit. Apologies for the slight drop in video quality at this point. I was doing some of the work with my camera earlier on in the day, and I forgot to change the settings, so it's a little bit more grainy, but you get the idea of where I'm going with the painting still. So another thing I wasn't really happy with the original painting when I started it was the brightness of the red Chesterfield in the background. It was way too bright. It was which brings it forward in the composition. So I need to tone that down now and throw it more in the background so it emphasizes Morpheus's face and hands a lot more. And you can see that the emphasis of the whole composition has now been thrown on Morpheus's face and hands, which is exactly what we want. And before I painted over the Chesterfield, there was this really beautiful quality, this textural quality to the brushstrokes that I put in there, and I really like that. It really gives the chair more character. So just a very quick comparison of what the painting used to look like and how it's developed to this stage with the darker Chesterfield background and the reshaped head. I took a couple of hours break from the painting at this point, went and had something to eat, and then came back, looked at it again. It's very important to step away to get some perspective on your painting. I also took time to reset the camera, as you can see, so we've got the detail back and some better lighting. I really don't want all 10 of you who watch this video to be upset by the quality. But on that point, I mean, you know, there are a lot more people watching the video than liking it or commenting. You know, I really would appreciate a comment or a like or even a dislike, you know, just a little bit of feedback. Either way, even if you watch like 10 minutes of the video, if you don't like it for some reason, just let me know in the comments. That'd be really appreciated. So just starting to build in some tonal values into the old Chesterfield. It's a beaten up old Chesterfield, if you remember the film. It's really beautifully detailed, lots of wear in it. So I want to put all that detail in, but I want to keep it quite nice and warm and really make the Chesterfield look soft. So I'm building in the highlights here. And you can start to see all the work that goes into such small spaces in a painting of this detail, and especially this size. I mean, like I said, this is 90 by 90 centimeters. It's quite a large canvas. It's not usual that, you know, artists will paint so much detail into such a large canvas, but when they do, you can see why it takes such a long time. It really is a discipline. It takes a lot of concentration, and it's quite good therapy, really. Naturally, I'm quite an impatient person, so painting really does help me focus my mind. So for this painting, I think maybe 2-3 more videos at most. Like I said, I want to get it finished really, but I don't want to rush it. This is a test piece for the rest of my career. I've been coming back from painting for a very long time. So I want to get it right. This is more of an experiment than anything else. It's on technique, where I am with it. I'm really just exploring and enjoying painting again. So composition wise, I still have to decide where to bring in and how to bring in Morpheus's shoulders. Obviously he's floating in mid-air at the moment, which doesn't look very good. I also have to decide what goes underneath the hands. So obviously his knees are there, but they're all in quite dark shadow. So I'm going to look at more reference material, look through the film again. It takes a lot of work looking through the film, looking at stills, and seeing what I can include. So let's say maybe 2 more 5-minute videos, 5-6-minute videos on adding all those details. And then for the final one, what I want to do is move to the very fine details. I'm going to do maybe 1 video on just the reflection in the glasses. I have to take photographic reference of myself holding a cup of tea. That's going to be fun. And move that into the glasses, into the reflection. There's also the Jammy Dodgers, so I'm going to do some maybe 1 or 2 detail videos, just finishing up this painting. You can see I'm just sketching in the green tie at the moment, just to see how it balances with everything else. I love the complementary colour mix of the red Chesterfield and the green tie. It's just fantastic as a visual. And this tie in the film is a silk tie. It's not a wool tie. It's looking a little woolly at the moment because it's just been sketched in, but I really have got to get that sheen on the tie for the final effect. So still a lot of work to do on this piece, and I'll be doing that in the next video. So thank you for watching. Leave a good like and comment on the video, that would be fantastic. See you next time.